What is up, guys? It's Madeline, and today I'm going to be doing this simple fall glam makeup look. And if you guys want to see how I recreated this look, keep on watching. Bye! So I already primed my face. I just used the Too Faced Hangover Primer and the Milk Blur stick to just prime my face and get it nice and moisturized and prepped for the skin. I like to do that first, and then I go in and do my eyebrows second to kind of let that sit in the skin. I just use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade to do my eyebrows. So next, moving on to the skin, I just like to keep it pretty simple. My foundation that I have been using lately that I really love is the Maybelline 24 Hour Stay Foundation. So I'm just going to apply that all over the face. Okay, so once that's blended all into the skin, I go in with concealer next, and the concealer that I've been loving lately is the Revolution Conceal and Define, and I'm in the shade C8. And right after I'm done, my under eyes, they crease really easily. So I just bake, and I only bake right where I crease. I don't really bake anywhere else just because I feel like it makes me look personally cakey, and I'm also not done with my liquids, so I try to keep my baking to a minimum, but my eyes crease really easily, so I make sure I set those right away. Now, I usually don't cream contour, and just for the sake of the video, I'm just going to do it. And I just use Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 60 Cocoa. I really only cream contour my cheeks though, and I know it looks really harsh on camera, but it's really not, trust me. So after I'm done that, I'm just going to highlight my face, and my favorite liquid highlighter right now is Revolution Liquid Illuminator or Highlighter, and this is in this shade Euphoric Gold. And oh my god, this stuff is so nice, and it blends so nicely. So I just do about that much, and then I'll just blend that out with a sponge. Okay, and once I've applied that to the high points of my face, my nose, and my cupid's bow, I can go ahead and set the rest of my face. I still haven't baked away my bake yet, and what I used to bake is a mixture of Laura Mercier powder and the Fit Me loose powder, and I think it's a beautiful mixture, and I think it just sits so nice on my face, and there's no flashback, and I just love that mixture. Now I'm going to do my eyes. First, I am blending Rusty Oranges into my lid. I have concealer on there from when I did my foundation, and I didn't set it. I've seen some YouTubers not set their concealer afterwards, and it's more pigmented. So I think I'm gonna try that out today.
Somehow you in my life anyway, and that scares me up to the point that I'm thinking how someone lives.
So with this color, I just kind of put it all over my lid, in my crease, and above my crease, and I kind of like to blend it all the way out to where the tail of my eyebrow ends. So once I've applied this both to my eyes, I don't like to make this too intense just because this is kind of like my transition, even though I don't really like to do very dark eyes, even though I know that's a really fall thing. It's just I feel like dark eyes on me don't look as well, so I don't really like to try that out. Anyways, picking up a darker rustic shade on my Morphe M514 brush. I'm going to put this in directly into my crease and not really anywhere else. Okay, hopefully you guys can see better. I don't really know. I flipped the camera and the flash is on. It really hurts my eyes, but I just kind of really wanted to show you guys what I was doing for my eyes. So now it has a dimension to it. I'm just going to kind of make the outs darker and kind of like wing them out a little bit more. So I'm picking up these darker maroony browns, and I'm really going to pack that into the outer V. Just like that, and then I'm going to take a brush with that darker shade that we used, and I'm going to buff that out. And I'm going to go do the other eye off camera, and I'll be back. Okay, and now that I'm finished with the eyes, for now, I'm going to move back on to my face, and I'm just going to dust away my bake. Now moving on to face makeup, I'm just going to contour my face using the e.l.f. contour palette. I don't know, it's just this little palette right here, and I just take the two darker shades on this Morphe angled brush. Once that is on my face, it's not really blended out, so I like to take a bronzer, and the bronzer that I use is the Dark Chocolate Soleil Bronzer by Too Faced, and I just take that on a Morphe stippling brush, and I just like to blend out my contour and kind of warm up my face a bit. And once my face is nice and bronzed up the way that I like it, I contoured my nose and everything as well. I'm just going to move on to blush, and for blush today I'm going to be using Illuminoso by Milani. It has a sheen to it, so if you have textured skin, I wouldn't recommend using this. Once I have finished my blush, I like to mist my face, and I use this Skin Fix coconut water hydrating mist. It's very fine, so I just like to kind of drench my face in this, and I mix it with the Mara Badescu rose water. And then I just kind of let that sit in my skin and kind of melt all of the powder and products into my skin. Moving back into my eyes, I'm going to do my under eye now using my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and this is the Dark Magic palette, and I'm just taking Poof and and I'm mixing them together and applying this to my under eye. There is a big difference between like the colors, just because this is more of a cool toned and my lid is more of a warm toned, but I just kind of like to mix the two so it's not too warm or it's not too cool. I like to keep my lids pretty matte for fall looks, but I like to kind of give my inner corners more of the show, I guess. And so I'm just going in with my Jaclyn Hill palette again and picking up the shade Power Cut and applying that to my inner corner. I just think this is a beautiful color, and it really opens up my eyes, even though this is really bad lighting, so you probably really can't see. And I'll insert some pictures at the end of the video to kind of show you my eyes. Next, I'm going in with Midnight Cowboy. It's an Urban Decay liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to apply little dots to kind of where my wing would be, but I'm not actually doing the wing. And then I'm also going to apply a line like right under my eye, if that makes sense. I just think it's like a super fun, like, kind of gives it more of a glam kind of look to it. Next, I'm going to do highlighter. I'm picking up my BH Cosmetics highlighting spotlight palette and picking up this shade Dream, which is like this golden color right here in the middle, and applying that to the high points of my face. Now to set all of this in, I'm just going to set my face using Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And now for my eyes, I'm just using Better Than Sex mascara to finish it all off. Now finally for lips, I am taking my favorite MAC lipstick, and this is the shade Jubilee, and I'm applying this all over my lips. Alright guys, and this is the completed look. I hope that you guys liked it. Please like and subscribe for more, and now I'm going to insert pics of the makeup. Bye!
Thinking that you will go further than what we call next. I wish you would just notice all the glances you would take through the heart of tasteless people.